Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is the second episode of Shop My Stash. This week I'm actually sharing with you guys more of my collection and actually shopping my stash, and it's not just like a weekly makeup chore. I do give you guys some reviews on the products that I used last week. So if you want to see more in depth of the products that I picked to use this week, just keep on watching, but please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already. So let's just jump right in. Share with you guys the products that I used last week and what I thought about them while I used them last week. So we're gonna start off with, oh, you can see all my swatches here. It's actually just decluttering all my liquid lipsticks, and I had a whole bunch of these are ColourPop, and as you could see, look how like crumbly they were. And I was talking to my friend Stacy, and she was telling me that they first came out in 2015. So they're 3 years old, and yeah, they're like all crumbly. Like some of these are crumbly, so I had to throw them away. So a lot of these I did keep, but the ones that are crumbly like that, I got rid of. But anyways, so there's an echo. I'm in the restroom, which I'm really sorry, but let's go back to my weekly makeup basket. So the first item is this Wild Fox sample perfume. I am almost done with it. I think I have one more use. I'll probably just use it up today and then chuck it. And this is not a perfume that I would actually pick up in full size. I told my friend Stacy that I did not like the scent of it. It's okay. It's floral, and as you can see, there's like florals in the packaging and stuff, but I'm not big into florals. The next item here is a L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt Mascara. This one has like this type of wand. It was okay. I felt like I looked different, but now I'm realizing I think it was a mascara, because it's not like super volumizing or anything like that. It did like coat my lashes, of course, but it wasn't like great or anything. The next item is this Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Deep Thoughts, and I did like this one. Let's just go ahead and add this to my collection of swatches, because why not? So I did wear it. I did find that it was comfortable on the lips. It didn't dry completely on my lips. I'm not sure if it is supposed to or not. It's kind of a dark nude. I feel like it's kind of vampy, so I don't know if I'll be wearing this again anytime soon, but it was nice and comfortable. Another products that were comfortable were these two. I really liked them. This one, I found like this one dried down more on my lips than this shade did. This one's in All Natural Nude, and this one is in Raisin Immunity. They're velvet finishes, so they're not going to be like matte. They were very comfortable on the lips, but I did find that this one transferred more than this one did. But still, I want to pick up more of these. I really liked the formula on these. And then I had this L'Oreal Super Slim Liquid Liner. It's just a felt tip. This one doesn't, the lines weren't very dark, so I think I'm just going to declutter this, put it in my empties bin. And then I had these two liners, which is the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum, and then the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, a brown and a black. I only used each like once or twice, but I'm just going to leave them in there just to keep on using them. And I did use this Pop Beauty Peak Performance Brow Pencil. I like it, but it's not a good like everyday brow. I guess if you want to do like quick brows, it's good, but I just found that it was kind of like too like waxy a little bit. Like I didn't feel like my brows looked like precise or anything like that. So I like it, but I'm not like in love with it or anything like that. So I am gonna change this out for this week. So in this bin, I had the Peach Perfect Setting Powder. I actually had messaged my friend Lourdes, hey girl, but I told her that I didn't like this powder, and she was like, no, like that's my favorite powder. It looks so good. And I just kept on using it every single day, every week, the whole week, just to make sure that I didn't like it. I was using it with this foundation to set it, the NARS foundation, the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. These two together are not great combo, so if you are using these two and you're not like in love with your skin, don't use these together because they are not a great combo. So I used this with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea that's in my project pan, and it looked beautiful on. So this powder is nice. It just does not pair well with this foundation. And this foundation looks good with different powders, not with this one too. So if you're having issues with any of these, try a different foundations, you know, because who would have thought that these two would not be a perfect pair? Which is kind of funny because this is peach. What I have in here is the Origins Original Skin Pore Perfecting Cooling Primer with Willow Herb. This is a spray bottle. It was foamy. I did like this. I did find that my pores were less visible. The only thing I didn't like about this, actually, it kind of has like a alcohol scent in it, but other than that, it was good. I am going to keep this in here. I want to use it a little more just because I feel like a week is not enough to use this product. I didn't mention this in my last weekly basket, but I did put this in here just in case this was too light. But this is just a Pro Foundation Mixer in the shade Olive. So it's just supposed to like deepen or make your foundations more yellow. But I'm going to leave this in. Well, actually, I'm going to leave it down here just in case I don't need it. Next up was the Fenty Beauty Filter Primer. This was good. I have a couple more uses of this. I'm going to leave this in here just to use it up just because it's older. I did finally use the Anastasia Amrezy highlight. And this is what it looks like. Everybody loves it. I did like this highlighter. It was very beautiful. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep this in my collection. Maybe I should, since it's been a while since I've actually tried it and I've had it forever, just to give it another week. And I never used this, the Lolita eyeshadow slash blush, but it just looks like this. Hopefully the lighting's okay. But I didn't use this. I think I'm just gonna, I wonder if I should keep it in here and use it because I didn't use it last week. Okay, fine, I'll do that. And then the No Filter Concealer, ColourPop in the shade Light Neutral. I love this concealer. I use it with that's in my project pan. So I'm just gonna leave that in there as well. And then next up is this Too Faced Natural Face Palette. And I really enjoyed this palette. These are so pigmented, so you have to really be careful when using these. Very light hand, dip your brush once in each one. I mixed both of these because I'm not really a big fan of this shade, so I mixed both of those. And I actually did use this a few times as blush as well, and I did use this as bronzer. I did like it, but I felt like it needed to be a little darker as a bronzer. And I like this shade down here, but I just mixed both of them because I didn't like this one by itself, and this one was good by itself, but to use them both, I just mixed them. And the last thing that's in here is this Violet Voss eyeshadow Like a Boss palette. I did use this. I did enjoy it. I feel like I'm using a lot of warm tone shadows lately, so I think this week we're going to be using a cool tone palette. I found that these ones are like the first few swipes, there was kind of like a coating or something because they weren't super pigmented, but once you kind of scraped it a little more, I don't know if you guys can tell, like on this one and this one, like scrape it a little more and it's like really shimmery and pigmented. So I did like this. So yeah, I think this week we should try a cool tone palette. So here are my foundations in my restroom. I know, don't keep your makeup in your restroom, but I honestly don't have very much space where I film to keep all my makeup, but I am actually going to film a declutter just because there's a lot of old foundation up here and I just need to declutter. So I'm actually just going to be going right here. I'm going to take this Maybelline Dream Cushion liquid foundation in the shade 30 Warm Nude. I want to finish this up. I feel like I've had it for a while and I feel like it's not very sanitary since you dip your sponge or brush in this. So I'm going to take this foundation for this week. I also have my two other foundations that I have in my project pan. So this will be another addition to be able to use for this week. This is where a lot of my makeup is, in our restroom. Yeah, I have a lot of makeup, you guys, and I know that. And here is some as well. And then I have this little thing that slides out, and I have a lot of my palettes in here also. And yeah, here's just a little sneaky peeky, I guess. This week, I think I'm going to go back to my favorite mascara, which is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. And this is the mascara we're going to be using. This is my favorite mascara. And these are just single shadows. This is foundation and powder. Maybe I should take like one of these because I actually repressed this one and this one because there's like not very much left. What primer am I using? Oh, I have that one primer already, so maybe I don't need anything in here. Here are more palettes. And I have tons more palettes. If you guys have seen my video of my eyeshadow palette collection or even my eyeshadow palette declutter, I have a lot, and in no way am I trying to show off or anything like that. I love makeup and I'm definitely a collector, so yeah, I'm not using anything in here. I was actually thinking about using the Venus palette, but then I was like, that has a lot of pinks and like warm tone shades, so I don't want to use that. I want to do cool tone shadows this week. So what I'm going to do, I was thinking about using Prism by Anastasia Beverly Hills, but I think I'm going to use a different palette that I just got not too long ago that I haven't even used. So yeah, let's back in here. I need a liquid liner this week. This was my holy grail liner, so let's just use this. But this is the Balm Schwing liquid liner. I have a liner in my project pan and I just use that to line my lids, but I like to use these felt tip liners to create the wing because the one that I have is a brush tip. It's not a felt tip, so this is easier to use than the other one is. For lippies and face sprays, I think this week I'm going to try to finish up this one, the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I didn't include a facial spray last week, but I forgot to do that. But yeah, I'm going to include this one, and then we need some lippies. I just organized this all, you guys, because it was a hot mess again. I was decluttering, and look, all these lippies. You guys don't even want to see my trash can right now. Let's see. I haven't used these lippy sticks by ColourPop in a while. What shades should I use? This feels like it's gonna be like a dark shade. Maybe Aquarius is one of them. And I'm gonna do these two, which is Cami and Aquarius this week. We're gonna keep it light since we'll be using Cool Tone palette this week. So I have my bronzer and blushes in here. So I think I'm gonna just go with what's on top, which is the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer. I've hit pan on this and I haven't used this since I actually started my project pan. So it's been at least, what, 5 months? So I'm gonna put this in there, and then for blush this week, I like using these just because they're like neutral, everyday shades. I'm gonna use this one. This is the Burt's Bees Toasted Cinnamon Blush. This is pretty neutral. I might need a different one actually. Well, maybe I can use this one too since I'm gonna be using Cool Tones. Luminoso by my samples for me to try, and then over here I have my like perfume samples, which we'll be picking out a perfume also. I really want to try this week. This is the e.l.f. Mouth Off Lipstick Remover Pads. Actually wanted to try it with this to see how well this comes off. We'll probably try it right now. I'll have to show you guys. And then I wanted to use one of these. I'm going to use this actually. This is the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip in the shade Finders Keepers. This was a little sample they gave out for free. And then I have those other two lippies from ColourPop that I'll be using this week. So let's pick out a perfume. I really like this perfume. Have you guys tried it? It's the Lancôme La Vie est Belle. I don't know how to say that, but I think it means life is beautiful or something like that. I wanted to try one of these Elizabeth and James Nirvana perfumes. I really like the Nirvana White, but this one's rose. Ugh, I don't even know if I'm gonna like it because I don't really like rose scents. And this one's bourbon. Which one should I try? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If it roars, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Rose it is, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna try this one out. In my beauty room, and I have one of these. These are not Alex drawers. This is just Michael's dupe drawers. There's just two stacked together, but I'm actually going to be using this palette this week. I knew it was over here, so hey. This is a Cool Tone. I remember my friend Jessica, Lady Jess, she was wanting a review from me with these palettes, and I just haven't done one, but I'm going to use this palette this week. So these are the shades we're going to use. And then again, I do have another palette in my project pan, which are warm tone shades. So I'm going to use this palette this week. This is the BH Cosmetics Glam Reflection Smoke eyeshadow palette. I actually forgot. Is it this one? No. That I wanted to use this bronzer this week actually. So I'm going to take out my bronzer, the Physician's Formula, and try this one out because you know me and my hoarder. Like, that's why I'm supposed to be on a no buy, you guys. But this is what it looks like. This is the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronzer. And yeah, I'm going to use this week and try it out. In here, I actually was thinking that I should probably be using one of these samples up. This Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion. Huda Beauty Toasted Coconut is my shade. Cover FX Power Play. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by a toe. If it roars, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess Toasted Coconut by Huda Beauty is the winner, so I'll be testing this out this week as well with my other foundations I have to use up. I also want to use this. This is the Practic by Sigma Beauty Power Blender. They sent these to me. They sent me this, a blue one, a purple one, but I want to try out the green one just because I've never really had a green beauty blender. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out and see how good these sponges are. But I kind of want to use like a color lipstick this week also, not just like nude shades. There's a lot of nude shades up in here. I don't want blue for work. Orange, that's kind of bright. I think, oh, okay, yeah, let's use this one. This is the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in that name, Massachusetts. I don't know how you say it, but this is really pretty, so I'm going to use this also. So for this week for brows, I'm going to be taking the NYX micro brow pencil, and this is in the shade Brunette. So I'm going to take this, and then I realized that I never picked a powder, so I'm just going to take this one again, the Peach Perfect, test it out another week, try it out with other foundations just to see how it looks. Again, it did not work with the NARS one, but I'm going to try it with this one and this one this week, so we'll see how that works out. I'm gonna go ahead and put all my stuff in my organizer. So let's go ahead and use these now and try it out and see how it works with my... Do you guys use your nails too to like take off open packages or anything like that? It's so bad. So I'm gonna use one and see. Okay, so this is kind of hard to hold this little thing. I don't know how well this is really working, you guys, so it looks like for the lighter shades it's working, but like I've used two already. There's two right here actually. It's like a lot of effort, but I don't know. I'm gonna test these out again. I'm gonna try them out with my lippies. I'm pretty sure they'll come off with the lippy sticks, but it's the Jeffree Star one that might not come off, so I'll let you guys know. I think this was only like $2, so, but yeah, I've used 4 of these little things and they're still on there. So, by the way, this is just my everyday tweezers, stuff like that I use, and I didn't have a spot for my ColourPop nude shade, so I just stuck them in here. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to use them, but I just wanted to store them somewhere. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, thumbs this up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!